We're about to make the wildest chili that you've ever seen. You guys have asked and we have listened. About a week ago, I put up in not only the griddle group, but on all my social media, what's kind of like a secret ingredient for chili, and absolutely blown away about the responses. Matter of fact, someone got a little wild, you know? And I'm thinking, man, if you put that in there, that does sound kind of good. If you break that down into like what it's made of, you got a really good idea. Some of them I'm like, who in the world? But that's what today's all about. I'm going to quickly go over what I've got planned. There are some honorable mentions we can talk about a little bit later, and some of them just flat out not doing. All right, so here we go, really quickly. A lot of people mention cocoa and peanut butter. Well, some people mention Reeces. That's the idea. Some people mention you add sugar. Some people mention that you add cocoa. Some people mention that you add the masa. You add all those three together. In my mind, they actually said Oreos. The first thing you're thinking of, are you kidding me? But when you break it down, the Oreo will thicken. It has the sweetness and has the cocoa powder. Butter, Italian sausage stew meat. We have chipotles and adobo, ground beef, chorizo, onions, packets of chili seasonings. Pick out your favorite. We actually make ours from scratch. Some sweet pepper, some jalapenos. One of the odd ones, I've never heard of it. Pumpkin, never heard of it. A really cool idea. If you break it down to its pure form, beans. Pork and beans style, right? It's got that little sweet, it's got a little bacon fat in there. That should work out really well. I understand this idea. Never thought about it, but it's a really good idea. The manwich. Green chilies, peanut butter. I don't know where in the world this came from, but I've never done it, never even heard of it. That's a secret ingredient. We're gonna try it, right? Sugar, as I mentioned. People use mustard. People use cocoa powder. I'm a masa fan. Jarred salsa, absolutely. It's got already the ingredients in there. Ketchup, fish sauce. Odd. But if you've ever had it, I could understand it once they mention it. Simple tomato sauce. I always do my beans with chili anyways. The one thing that my grocery store is out of, which is should have been on this list, is chili magic. They didn't have any chili magic at all. All three flavors were out, so that's an option. Molasses, I think it'd be a good addition. Taco seasoning, I know it sounds crazy, yes. Corn, I don't know. I mean, some people I could understand, yeah. Your common seasonings, cumin, Mexican oregano, cinnamon, chili powder. More beans because we like it. Hey, we're making chili, not hot dog sauce, right? So if you've already clicked off because I'm adding beans to my chili, let me tell you something. Chili and beans is literally, I don't even know if there's a other way to make it, right?
Hey, they might have clicked off because we're adding Oreos to our chili.
Well, this ain't Texas Red. This is Southern. I don't know what kind of chili this is. Don't even come at me. Little tomatoes. Some said every type of liquor you could possibly imagine. A glass for you and a glass for me and a glass for the chili. Same thing with beer. A little syrup. Got to use 100% maple because it adds a sweetness. Honorable mention really quick. Noodles. I'm not adding noodles. From the Navy, I would call this chili mac. We're making chili, not chili mac. Maybe there's a difference. I know like in the North, people put chili over noodles, like spaghetti noodles. We don't have that around here. Nobody's serving that around here. And number two is pineapple. That's if you want it, all about it. I'm not putting that in my chili, but thank you for commenting for pineapple. To get started, I'm gonna season the stew meat. Salt, pepper, garlic, jalapeno, you guys know the drill. A little bit of oil, we're gonna start browning that meat off. Nice, even layer, and we're working on that Maillard reaction. The meat's browning nicely, so once they got a nice sear, just go ahead and flip them. One thing I've been doing for the last 2 years when making chili, especially these like dried peppers, rehydrate them and blend them because we make birria and stuff like that. You guys got me into the dry pepper game. I always have an assortment on hand, and we started adding to our chili. Game changer. Another thing about the meat that I do not have is venison. A lot of people recommended venison. I completely agree. Sad note, I lost my wild game freezer this summer. It's one of the hardest things I had to go through. It really wasn't because I lost the meat, although that sucks, but it was like the memories, you know, like obviously with pops and stuff like that. We had everything from walleye, crappie, deer, pheasant, duck. I'm sure something else. That was a hard one. And also leftover smoked meats. Now, some people can take this chuck roast or the stew meat and smoke it first. Or if you have leftover brisket, that's another good option as well. Nice color on that beef. Next up, the ground beef. We're going to brown it off and then drain the fat. While our meat's cooking, we got a little vegetable prep to go. The ground beef's been browned. If in fact you feel like there's too much grease for you, you can just strain it if you want to. This looks actually pretty lean, so I'm gonna keep it. You notice it's not like really swimming anything, right? So that, Italian sausage, and we're throwing my chorizo in there. Same thing, brown it all up. Keep all the fat on that one though. Just an assortment of peppers, oreo, guajillo, and there's another one in there too, ancho. You guys didn't think for 1 second that I forgot my espresso. All the meat's browned off. We got the chunk stew meat. All that goes back in. Onions, peppers, jalapenos, chipotle peppers, and adobo. And we're gonna cook this down for about 10 or 15 minutes. When it comes to measurements, you're gonna have to give me the benefit of the doubt. I do not know. This is a hodgepodge of chili, and there's so many ingredients. I'm gonna do the best I can, okay? Chili seasonings. Salsa. Kidney beans. Pinto beans. Green chilies. Baked beans. Tomatoes with chili seasoning. The manwich. I ain't gonna lie.
Looks like chili.
I've seen worse.
We don't have anything crazy in there yet though.
We will. A little bit of molasses. Ha. 2 spoonfuls of pumpkin. Now this is one of the things I highly recommend. The blended peppers, even the coffee. A couple dashes of mustard, a little taco seasoning, a couple dashes of fish sauce. Save some for yourself. A little ketchup.
You might need that after you taste this chili.
I'm not gonna go heavy on the syrup. I'd much rather do the molasses. So pay homage to the people that mentioned it, I guess. Reese's cups. Don't at me, they're going in. Oreos. Don't at me, they're going in.
Do we need 4 of them? Too late. No! That's what we got so far, folks.
I got the healthy peanut butter just in case. Oh, you can't make this stuff up. I'm not gonna go too much, so let's just say a spoonful. We can always adjust. I highly doubt I'm gonna need to taste it and say, oh, it needs more peanut butter.
And we have 2 Reese's cups in there.
Oh, that's true. Since we're gonna have some chocolate in there, I'm not going too much, but just a little bit of cocoa powder. And then we got your common ingredients, right? We got cumin, Mexican oregano, cinnamon, and chili powder. Chili powder, not a fan of the cinnamon. To each their own, but since you guys mentioned it, the slightest bit. Mexican oregano. And the one thing I really like is the cumin. Can of corn, maybe some juice. Now, I don't know if that's everything I'm adding. There is some masa to add if we need it. We might have to add some liquid. But now is the long game. We're gonna stew it down for several hours. And I'm actually not even gonna taste it right now at all. Maybe I should.
Well, let's mix it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Get all those Oreos and Reese's cups combined.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin. I'll tell you what, let's wait 45 minutes. Let's make sure everything's dissolved and good to go.
Before we try a bite.
Huh?
Before we try a bite.
Yeah, lid on, 45 minutes. I'm gonna tell you what, it's got some dang consistency to it, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Woo boy. About 2 hours later, look at that son of a gun. All right, to finish it off, I honestly probably wouldn't even add it at this point, but since we added everything else, and I would add this to my chili, the masa. So we're gonna mix this up, and then I'm gonna quickly show you the truth behind the pudding, as they say. So let's give this a mix. Get all that incorporated.
Is that what the truth behind the pudding?
I said it.
Is that an actual?
A lot of things. I don't know. I don't know. All right. The toppings are endless. truth be told, I know it sounds disgusting, and I'll apologize in advance. A lot of times my family will do the Fritos on the bottom, the chili, sour cream, yada yada. But I grew up with crackers and butter. You take the butter, you spread over cracker, and we have that. And that, I still today eat it. I know what you're thinking. I'm talking about straight butter and
saltines.
cracker. Yeah, saltines. Now, if I could rate the flavor of the chili, I do think there's competing flavors. I do not think this is the world's greatest chili. And you're not going, I mean, hell, maybe you could win a championship with it.
It's not bad though.
There is a distinct taste in there, and we're not sure if it came from the manwich, the molasses, or the Reeses, but it's almost like maybe just a combination of everything we put in there didn't marry together completely. But I'm telling you right now, as much crap as we added, it ain't bad.
We're going to eat it tonight for
I
dinner.
was going to say, like, there will be no chili left. It's just not like what I would consider championship chili. Matter of fact, I think if I got served this, I would look at you or anybody at the table like, what the hell? But then the bowl would look like this when I'm done. And it's hard to admit it, but it's just the truth. Now, I've always been truthful, and I'll never stay away from that. We do this a lot. This is pinto beans, because the family doesn't really like them that much, and I'll portion them in like single portions or double portions. I'm going to thaw my pinto beans out and add it to there while we get in the shower, because the seasoning and the heat is there. It's just got this tang that's like a sweet note that I don't like, but it's almost like it's good enough to where I keep eating it. I don't know, is that weird?
I think it's honestly the manwich, because we make our own like homemade sloppy joe sauce.
I can
You
do
know?
molasses too. Anyways, I'm going to add this to it later. Just stretch it. Hopefully it calms that down a little bit. And if I could add some more taco seasoning, chili powder, cumin, or just chili seasoning to oomph it up a little bit, I can. But just something about the sweet note. All right, let's go. Here we go. Oh, there's one of those chunks of meat on there too. I mean, just look at the consistency. The consistency ain't bad. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I almost feel like you have to doctor it up just for it to taste good, but I honestly added this to my chili regardless. So.
Yeah. And really, it's not bad. I keep sneaking bites.
What if you had to? You can't use 6, 7. If you had to give it a legit score,
I mean, I would say honestly, probably like a 7.
I agree.
I mean, it's not.
If you had that one distinct taste that we both agreed is so odd that's in there, if you took that one out,
You know what? I wonder if it's the pumpkin. Do you think?
I mean, pumpkin, cinnamon, manwich, molasses, syrup, Oreos. Come on, let's go. This is, you gotta say, first of all, hello to YouTube land. Second of all, this is the way we do it. 100%, no ifs or buts. You gotta be brutally honest. I know it's you have an idea of what's in it.
Yes. All right.
So
well,
there's no surprises.
hello, YouTube world. This is hilarious.
This is
one
my
of the
new
funniest
neighbor.
things. I will say he has made some pretty amazing food, so I would not doubt if this is going to be very, very good.
I don't know.
Hey, it's interesting.
Very interesting.
It's a little hot.
That's weird. That is so weird.
I know it.
Knowing everything that you've put into this, it makes you think that you're not going to like it. But it's delicious. It's literally, it's so good.
That's exactly
it is
what I
literally
said.
delicious.
There's that one ingredient, or maybe a combination. There's molasses, there's Oreos, there's Reeses, there's maple syrup, there's
Pumpkin,
manwich.
I definitely get that hit of manwich. You definitely.
Yes, that's what I said.
It's very, because I've eaten a lot of manwich in my life. That definitely sticks out quite a bit.
Well, we will make you homemade sloppy joes then,
That is
without the canned stuff.
Fantastic. That's hilarious. That's so funny.
I got the
knowing
manwich.
everything that's been put into this
And just a
this
touch
is
of
what has come
cinnamon.
up. Yeah.
I don't know.
That is
It's almost like
real.
it's good, and you're like, I don't know. And then you go for another bite, like, dang, it's good, and you get like, I don't know. It's like, that's exactly what I
weird.
said.
I mean,
Right.
I'll finish the whole bowl. I'll be
That's
straight
what
up
we
right
said.
now.
That's what we said. We'll eat the whole
I'll
pot.
eat the whole thing, 100%. But yeah, you definitely get that, and then I love that it's meaty too. That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing, meaty chilies. So this is very, very good. Like
Yep.
100%. I would not lie about that at all. And I'm very picky about my food.
There we go. Yeah. There you go. So maybe I'm not crazy. Let's go taste it. My daughter just came out before we started pressing play again and said, "Dad, you're not seriously going to eat that, are you?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of good." And she's like, "After all that stuff that you put in there, no, I want a Caesar salad." This has the sour cream, the cheese, a little jalapeno, get a little hot sauce in there, and my chaser, butter cracker. I hope you guys don't think I'm BSing. I mean,
You know what the moral of the story is? So we were in the grocery store this morning and we saw a guy in the bean aisle and asked him, "What is your secret ingredient to chili?" And we were telling him what we were doing. And he said, the moral of the story is you can't mess up a pot of chili. And that's the truth.
I just can't believe I like it so much. Like, I don't think it's a 10 out of 10, but damn, it ain't far off. I'm done. All right. If you guys are interested, hit us on Facebook, hit us on Instagram. There's a join button down below. It's a membership program. We thank each and every one of you for taking time for doing so. Last but not least, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. But I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna add the pinto beans. I think I'm literally gonna eat it just like that. Like, I think it's growing on me, kid.
It's really good consistency. Perfect consistency. Here, give you another bite. I've been sneaking bites.
I wonder if you entered this in a contest. I didn't tell them what's in there. Obviously, you have the nut allergy.
It's
but
like
other
no
than that-
chili you've ever had before.
Yes! I think we could win. And my daughter just ate a whole bowl. Can't make this stuff up.